Hey guys, so next to this big holiday cactus I have a regular aloe plant. Um, so just to go over a few things about aloe from my experience, I recently transplanted this aloe. Um, it was in a bit smaller of a pot, actually a lot smaller, and it was just way overgrowing that pot and kind of falling over on itself. So it's got a couple stakes now. I think they're just chopsticks and some string that's kind of holding it upright while it kind of spreads its roots in this new pot. Um, so I think over here it's got a little pup growing off the main plant, and so I'll let that grow for a bit before I separate that from the main plant and let it do its own thing on its own. Basically, I water my aloe maybe once a week, and even during the winter. And I think the soil in the center is more of a cactus succulent mix. The soil that I added to it when I transplanted it, I did not have any cactus or succulent mix at the time, so I just used kind of a regular potting soil, and I think it's been fine. So yeah, it's gotten a lot bigger since I got it a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Back then, I'd say the stem of the plant was only like up to here, and the topmost leaf maybe went up to this level. It did start out with all the leaves more upright, and as it's grown, a lot of the lower leaves have kind of flattened out and whatnot. So like I said, I water it once a week. I try not to drench it. I give it enough water that there's no holes in this pot, so I give it a moderate amount of water, and if there's any excess, I just dump that water into another pot, and it seems to be working the way I've been doing it. There's not much more to say about the aloe for now. Just that, as you can see, some of the bottom leaves are kind of getting dried out on the ends. That might be my fault. Maybe it didn't get enough water or it got too much. But I'd say all the upper leaves are doing pretty well. Whenever I do pick off any of the lower leaves, I either compost them or I kind of cut them open and use the kind of gelatinous kind of stuff inside the leaves as kind of a lotion or something like that on my hands or anywhere that I have any cuts or anything, because obviously as most people know, aloe is a very kind of healing plant, and so that's one of the benefits of growing it. I think that's one of the main reasons why I picked it out a few years ago, was because it does have some uses other than just being fun to grow. So if you have any other tips or anything about growing aloes, any cool information, let me know.